Welcome to NOS 120. I know this is a seated class, so a lot of this stuff we're going to definitely cover in class, but just for reference, I just want to let you have a video for the syllabus just in case you want to play a chance to go back and verify some things. Office hours, Monday through Friday, 10 to noon. I'm in the office a lot more than that, but those 2 hours I can guarantee I'll be in my office Monday through Friday. Beyond that, I could be in class, I could be in meetings. So just if you need me and you can't do those 2 hours, send me an email, send me a text, give me a voicemail. Here's the office numbers, 726-2339. Now this class is Introduction to Linux. It'll cover a lot about different Linux file systems, what Linux is, how to use it. It's a command line interface and a GUI interface. I think we'll probably expose you to both. Look at how to redirect output and print qualities. Now, luckily, there is no textbook. Well, luckily and maybe unluckily, but that means you're going to have to use Netacad, and that's a Cisco site that we're using to host different classes. Cisco is hosting a company called NDG to host some of its Linux classes. So we were actually going to take an NDG class through Cisco. So you can log into Netacad. So the textbooks on Netacad, the quizzes are on Netacad, the labs are on Netacad. You're going to get used to logging in a Netacad a lot and using it. Luckily, for those of you that have been in Net 125 or 126, there is no packet tracer. So it'll be something better. So attendance, being a seated class, 20%. That means about 6 classes is about all. Actually, 2 times a week. Yeah, that's about right. So just keep that in mind. If you're having troubles, issues, let me know. You can check the curriculum schedule probably sometime in March. Probably that 3rd week in March is the last drop date. So if you're thinking about dropping the class, you might want to do it that way. Now, the question is, how's your grade going to be determined? Now, this is the first time I've used this NDG format. So it'll be interesting to see how the grading and stuff happens. So right now I've got it set up that it'll be exams, about 20% in exams, about 15% in labs. There'll be a midterm and a final, not cumulative. Well, midterm will cover like chapters 1 to 9, and then the final will handle 10 to 18. So you got a midterm, final, chapter exams, labs, and then for those of you who had me before, a reflection journal. Reflection journal is what I'm going to use for attendance. They're due on midnight on Monday, but with all assignments, I give a 2-day grace period. So the cutoff date is Wednesday at midnight. So you got to Wednesday midnight, and I'll do attendance on Thursday. If I don't have a reflection journal, I'm marking you absent. I don't even care if you're in the class. Well, I do, but I'll use that for attendance purposes. And then for those of you that need more time and need to get a hold of me and you're thinking about something late at night and you can't understand it, there's an application called Remind. It's something you've used before. It allows you to text, hide your phone number, my phone number, but you'll be able to text me questions. And just for registering with Remind, you get 2% for your grade. So those last 2, the reflection journal and Remind, it's 5% of your grade. Could make or break an A. So just thought I'd let you know. Of course, you know the school's on a 10-point scale. And then as far as how we're going to, since it's the first time I've done this class, there's 18 chapters, there's 17 weeks with a midterm and final. So right now I've got it set up these first 2 weeks. Since there are no labs through chapters 1 to 4, the first lab is in chapter 5. I thought we'd do 2 chapters a week first week, and then week 1, week 2, 2 chapters a week. So by the time we get through the end of next week, we should be through the first 4 chapters. Of course, what does that mean? You've got pretty much the only assignment you'll have is material, read the material, and take the exams. So I can easily see us doing one chapter on Tuesday, like Tuesday get chapter 1, Thursday chapter 2, the following week again Tuesday, chapter 1 or chapter 3, and then the following Thursday is chapter 4. So in the first 2 weeks you're going to have 4 tests, but these tests are not that bad. They're all like 10 questions, multiple choice, so it should be fairly straightforward, not too big a deal. And then from there out, up until the last week, we'll do the 2 chapters in a week. So we'll see how this works. Like I said, the first time I've used this, the topics seem to cover what I want to cover. It just we'll just see how in depth they go. And I may be adding things to the class as time goes on. So as other resources available to you as far as disability services, if you need to, more time on tests, whatever the case may be, let me know. Financial services are available, so keep those in mind. So with that, I hope this will be a great semester, and if you have any questions, let me know.